So my question is, my grandparents said that if you make wudu in the bathroom, it will not be accepted due to defecation and urination in the toilet. So is my wudu valid when I make wudu in the bathroom? And is it permissible to make wudu in the bathroom? Jazakallah khair.
Wa jazakum. What your grandparents had said is totally bogus and not related to anything in Islam. They have no evidence from the Quran or from the Sunnah. But I may find an excuse for them, for their ignorance, because most likely they came from their original country, and this is what they've heard from their fathers and grandparents and their forefathers. This is what they've learned, and this is the beauty of Islam. We do not believe hearsay. It has to be authenticated. It has to be backed up by evidence and proof. So when I do anything in salat, I have proof that backs it up. So I'm doing it with conviction and I'm doing it with belief. Anyone who comes and says, oh, and this I've heard a gazillion times, if you're in the state of wudu and you smoke a cigarette, your wudu is broken. If you pray with a pack of cigarettes in your pocket, your prayer is invalid. What is this? Where are you getting this from? It has no basis, none whatsoever, in the Quran or in the Sunnah or in the religion of Islam. Therefore, don't believe what you hear until you verify it from the Quran and the Sunnah or from the trusted scholars. And alhamdulillah, I think I've answered your question.
Sheikh, my question is, if a man commit anal sex with a man, activity of people of Lut alayhi salam, and woman with woman, will they become kafir?
This is an issue of dispute due to the hadith, but the most authentic opinion is that the kufr mentioned is minor kufr. So this is greater than major sins, but it is not apostasy or disbelief unless they believe it is halal. The moment someone engaged in homosexuality activities believes that it is halal, he's out of the fold of Islam. Even if he says the Shahada a gazillion times and prays multiple rak'ahs and offers hajj and the likes, for the concept of making haram things known by default from the religion, making it halal, he becomes a kafir on the spot. Similarly to a woman who marries, a Muslim woman who marries a Christian, a disbeliever, a kafir. If she says, yeah, that's fine, my marriage is valid and I am married to him and this is halal, she becomes a kafir. If she says, no, I know this is legally valid, but it's Islamically it's not valid, we're living in fornication and committing adultery, and I know this and it's a major sin.